ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe has described a request by the National Union of Metalworkers for the replacement of the party's National Executive Committee as dangerous. And Energy Minister Gwede Peters says renewable energy projects across the country are expected to create over 100,000 jobs. I'm Richard Brooks. ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe has described a request by the National Union of Metalworkers for the replacement of the party's National Executive Committee as dangerous. He was speaking at the ANC's National Executive meeting outside Pretoria. NUMSA was reacting to a recent call by President Jacob Zuma that there wasn't sufficient union representation in the NEC. Mantashe says such comments show a lack of knowledge about interaction between the ruling party and its allies.
Because once they make that statement that because you don't do this, there will be changes here, they make an assumption that there is no ANC. There's everybody else except the African National Congress. And I think it's an issue that we wish to appeal to everybody, never to make that dangerous assumption that there is no ANC. It's them who exist, and the ANC is at the mercy of everybody else.
Energy Minister Gwede Peters says renewable energy projects across the country are expected to create over 100,000 jobs. Uppington has been identified to host the largest solar park in the world. Peters was speaking at a Black Management Forum meeting in Kimberley.
In terms of the new growth plan, which is the government's intended plan to create jobs, which says in 10 years we need to create 5 million jobs, we identified energy as one of the key job drivers. And in particular under energy, we're looking at renewable energy. And we then had to develop a strategy called the Green Economy Strategy, which ties in well with the climate change response plan of South Africa.
A student has died after falling from the roof of a building at the Mthatha campus of Walter Sisulu University. Chaos erupted there when students blocked the entrance and threw stones at police vehicles. Police fired rubber bullets to disperse hundreds of rioting students. Eastern Cape Police suspect the deceased had been throwing stones at them when he lost his balance. Spokesperson Muzikize Fatiala.
Yes, now the situation is still tense at the university, and so far we have arrested 5 students. One student now has died after falling from the top of the roof where they are. But it's difficult to go closer to them because they are stoning us. We're trying to come closer to them, but it is difficult. But the situation is still volatile.
Close to 2,000 employees of coal miner Simanco in Steelport, Limpopo have downed tools. Workers affiliated with the National Union of Mineworkers have accused the mine of treating them differently from employees at the Tubatse ferrochrome smelter plant. NUM's Provincial Secretary General William Mabapa explains.
The issue of equalization of wages from the works and the mines. When we talk of the works, we mean the smelters. So in the smelters, you will find that an employee who's on the B3, I'm just giving an example, he's getting 7,000 or 8,000. But the very same worker on the very same grade in the mines is getting 5,000.